Hi everyone, how are you doing? Okay, so today I want to discuss on module 5, digital security. So basically for this module we have about 5 videos, okay, 5 parts of the video. So make sure you watch every single part of this playlist in this module. Okay, so let's start with the first video.
Hi everyone, so this will be the first video for module 5 under digital security, ethics and privacy, threats, issues and defenses. Okay, now let's start with the first slide. So as usual, you need to use your earphones or earbuds for better audio and better experience. So these are the two objectives for the first video of this module. Okay, so first of all, I will define the term digital security risk and briefly describe the types of cyber criminals. Then I will followed by describe various types of internet and network attacks and explain to you ways to safeguard against these attacks. Okay, so without further ado, now let's start with the first slide. Now, today people rely on technology to create, store and manage their critical information. So it is crucial that users take measures to protect or safeguard their computers, mobile devices, data and programs from loss, damage and misuse. For example, organizations must ensure that sensitive data and information is secure. Home users must ensure that their credit card numbers are secure when they make online purchases. So, a digital security risk is any event or action that could cause a loss of or damage to computer or mobile device hardware, software, data, information, and processing capability. Any illegal act involving the use of a computer or related devices generally is referred to as a computer crime. The term cybercrime refers to online or internet-based illegal acts such as distributing malicious software or committing identity theft. Software used by cybercriminals sometimes is called firewall. So the more common digital security risks include internet and network attacks, unauthorized access and use, hardware theft, software theft, information theft, and system failure, as you can see in figure 5.1 now. So perpetrators of cybercrime typically fall into one of these basic categories such as hacker, cracker, street kiddie, corporate spy, unethical employee, cyber extortionists, and cyber terrorists. I will explain further. First, hacker. Hacker refers to someone who accesses a computer or network illegally, whereby a cracker is someone who accesses a computer or network illegally but has the intent of destroying data, stealing information, or other malicious action. A street kiddie whereby has the same intent as a cracker but doesn't have the technical skills and knowledge. They often use pre-written hacking and tracking programs to break into computers and networks. Some corporate spies are hired to break into a specific computer and steal its proprietary data and information, or maybe to help identify security risks in their own organizations. Next are the unethical employees. They may break into their employers' computers for a variety of reasons. For example, they may want to exploit a security weakness or seek financial gains from selling confidential information, or maybe just may want to get some revenge upon their employers. A cyber extortionist. They are someone who demands payment to stop an attack on an organization's technology infrastructure. Then, a cyber terrorist is someone who uses the internet or network to destroy or damage computers for political reasons. They might target the nation's air traffic control system, electricity generating companies, or a telecommunications infrastructure. The term cyber warfare describes an attack whose goal ranges from disabling a government's computer network to crippling a country. Information transmitted over a network has a higher degree of security risk than information kept on an organization's premises. On the internet, where no central administrator is present, the security risk is greater. Internet and network attacks that jeopardize security include malware, botnets, denial of service attacks, backdoor, and spoofing. Now, let's start with malware. It is short form for malicious software, which consists of programs that act without a user's knowledge and deliberately alter the operation of computer and mobile devices. Malware can deliver its payload or destructive event or prank on a computer or mobile device in a variety of ways. A common way that computers and mobile devices become infected with viruses and other malware is through users opening infected email attachments. So this table 5.1 shows you the common types of malware such as adware, ransomware, rootkit, spyware, Trojan horse, virus, and worm. So please read the details on the descriptions in the table below. So this figure point 2 shows how a virus can spread via an email message. Now, let's continue with botnet. A botnet or a zombie army is a group of compromised computers or mobile devices connected to a network that are used to attack other networks, usually for nefarious purpose. A compromised computer or device known as a zombie is one whose owner is unaware the computer or device is being controlled remotely by an outsider. A bot is a program that performs a repetitive task on network. The perpetrator then uses this botnet to send spam via email, spread viruses and other malware, or commit a distributed denial of service attack. Now, let's continue with the denial of service attack. Denial of service attack or DOS attack is an assault whose purpose is to disrupt computer access to an internet service such as the web or email. The victim computer network slows down considerably and eventually becomes unresponsive or unavailable, blocking legitimate visitors from accessing the network. A more devastating type of DOS attack is the distributed DOS attack, in which a zombie army is used to attack computers or computer networks. Then they have backdoor. A backdoor is a program or set of instructions in a program that allows users to bypass security controls when accessing a program, computer or network. Once perpetrators gain access to unsecure computers, they often install a backdoor or modify an existing program to include a backdoor which allows them to continue to access the computer remotely without the user's knowledge. Then we have spoofing. Spoofing is a technique students use to make their network or internet transmission appear legitimate to a victim computer or network. There are two common types of spoofing, namely IP spoofing and email spoofing. IP spoofing occurs when an intruder computer fools a network into believing its IP address is associated with a trusted sources, whereby email spoofing occurs when the sender's address or other components of an email header are altered so that it appears that the email message originated from a different sender. How we can safeguard our computer against network attacks? So there are methods that protect computers, mobile devices, and networks from attacks, which include use antivirus software, be suspicious of any unsolicited email attachment, scan any removable media for malware before using it, implement the firewall solution, and backup regularly. Now, how can we protect our computer from viruses and other malware? So you can use virus protection software, use a firewall, be suspicious of all unsolicited email and text messages, disconnect your computer from the internet, download software with caution, close spyware windows. Before using any removable media, make sure you scan it for malware, keep the current or latest update for your computer software, and always backup your computer regularly. Now let's discuss the firewall. A firewall is a hardware or software that protects a network's resources from intrusion by users on another network. Organizations might use firewalls to protect network resources from outsiders and to restrict employees' access to sensitive data. Large organizations often route all their communications through a proxy server, which typically is a component of the firewall. A proxy server is a server outside the organization network that controls which communication pass in and out of the organization's network. That is, a proxy server carefully screens all incoming and outgoing messages. Home and small home office users often protect their computers with a personal firewall. A personal firewall is a software firewall that detects and protects a personal computer and its data from unauthorized intrusions. It constantly monitors all transmission to and from the computer and may inform a user of any attempted intrusions. So figure 5.4 shows how firewalls are used in the business or home network resources. So that's all for the first part of this video under module 5. I will continue for the next part So see you in next video. Bye.